Healer or breaker, why chosen ones are born with these two missions. From the moment you entered this world, your path was never ordinary. Perhaps you've felt it deeply within your bones, a quiet whisper echoing through the corridors of your soul, nudging you softly, sometimes violently, toward a mission that seems bigger than yourself. Have you ever paused to wonder why certain events in your life unfold in patterns that appear inexplicable, as if guided by an unseen force? You're not imagining things. The universe often weaves intricate stories through the lives of those it calls chosen ones. Yes, that includes you. But being chosen isn't a path paved solely with glittering destinies or peaceful meditations beneath idyllic trees. It is a journey, punctuated by extreme contrasts, extraordinary trials, and potent moments of self-realization. And here's the profound truth. Chosen ones do not walk this earth to simply exist or conform. You're born to fulfill one of two powerful missions, to heal or to break. Which one resonates most strongly with your own life story right now? Have you ever noticed how some individuals, perhaps including yourself, possess an uncanny ability to soothe pain, offer wisdom, or provide comfort effortlessly? People around you seem naturally drawn to your presence, finding solace in your words and seeking your guidance as though you hold answers to mysteries hidden from ordinary sight. These are signs of a healer, someone who has been gifted with the extraordinary spiritual capacity to mend what others cannot even see. On the other hand, some of us carry a more turbulent energy, a powerful disruption that unsettles established norms, shatters illusions, and breaks open barriers that imprison people's hearts and minds. Perhaps you've sensed this power within you as well. You find yourself questioning everything, challenging deep-rooted beliefs, breaking through facades, and forcing the world around you into uncomfortable but necessary transformations. This role is equally divine, equally important. The breaker clears the path for profound healing, but through the sometimes painful destruction of old patterns and outdated realities.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Now, here's a deep question for you to ponder. Which role feels like a more authentic expression of your inner truth? The healer who gently restores balance, or the breaker who courageously dismantles falsehoods? This is not an idle curiosity. Your answer might illuminate why your life has unfolded the way it has so far. Consider carefully, because understanding your purpose, whether healing or breaking, can drastically shift your approach to life's challenges and allow you to harness your unique gifts in ways you never imagined possible. Chosen ones do not receive this divine power without consequence. You might wonder why life feels disproportionately harsh, or why your burdens seem heavier than others. It is precisely because the strength required to fulfill either of these sacred missions does not come from ease or comfort. It emerges through hardship, struggles, and profound self-reflection. Think back to your toughest moments. Did they not force you to grow in unimaginable ways? Your pain, suffering, and obstacles were not punishments but preparations. These intense experiences were precisely designed by the universe to sculpt your spirit, sharpen your intuition, and deepen your compassion or strength. Your soul chose this incarnation precisely to encounter these trials. Have you accepted this profound truth yet? Healing and breaking both demand an extraordinary depth of empathy and spiritual sensitivity, but they manifest distinctly. If you lean towards healing, your sensitivity transforms you into a safe haven, a spiritual refuge for others. You naturally become a beacon of hope, guiding lost souls through storms they believe insurmountable. Yet, beware. This divine gift carries an often overlooked risk. If you are not careful, you might become trapped in endless cycles of self-sacrifice, losing sight of your own boundaries, drained by the very souls you attempt to heal. Have you felt this exhaustion before? Have you allowed others to consume your energy to the point of emptiness? True mastery as a healer means learning the delicate art of balancing compassion for others with profound self-care. Your ability to heal others must never come at the expense of your own spiritual health. For breakers, your sensitivity manifests differently. Your spiritual gifts express themselves through piercing clarity and unflinching truth-telling. You see beyond the superficial, perceiving lies and illusions clearly as daylight exposes shadows. You courageously step forward to tear down facades that imprison souls in ignorance and stagnation. But breakers too must tread cautiously. Your power, when uncontrolled, can unintentionally wound rather than liberate. Have you experienced moments where your truth-telling caused unintended harm or pushed loved ones away? How do you wield your spiritual gifts without becoming isolated or misunderstood? Mastering your role as a breaker requires wisdom to discern how and when to dismantle structures compassionately, with care and intention, not simply with brute spiritual force. Here's an important truth. Neither the healer nor the breaker is superior. Both roles serve the divine purpose of evolving human consciousness. They dance together in cosmic harmony, each needing the other to maintain spiritual balance. The healer nurtures what the breaker has uncovered and broken open. The breaker clears away the blockages and illusions that prevent true healing. This symbiotic dance of destruction and restoration continuously pushes humanity forward on its spiritual journey. Where do you fit within this eternal dance? Have you learned to embrace your spiritual gifts fully, or are you still resisting them because of fear, doubt, or societal conditioning? Ask yourself another profoundly deep question. Are you truly honoring your mission as a chosen one, or are you trapped in a struggle against your divine nature? You are not given these immense spiritual capabilities to hide them away or deny their existence. Denial and suppression inevitably lead to spiritual crisis, inner turmoil, feelings of emptiness, or a pervasive sense of unfulfilled destiny. If you felt a persistent longing, dissatisfaction, or restlessness despite worldly success, it might be your spirit crying out, urging you to embrace your mission wholeheartedly. Right now, in this very moment, ask yourself honestly, what fears or doubts are holding you back from fully stepping into your role as a healer or breaker? What would happen if you surrendered completely to your divine mission, embracing your role with unconditional acceptance? Could you handle the intensity of your destiny? Could you bear the responsibility of influencing countless lives through your spiritual work? Take a moment now, pause deeply and reflect, because once you embrace your role fully, life will never be the same. Your gift will destroy or restore, but first it will test your soul. Now that you've begun to glimpse the true weight of your spiritual destiny, you must realize one profound truth. The universe never grants a sacred mission without first deeply testing the soul chosen to carry it. You might think being a healer or breaker is straightforward, merely choosing love or truth at every turn. But reality is far more complex and nuanced. Your gift is not a simple blessing bestowed to enhance your comfort or ego. Rather, it is an immense responsibility that will constantly challenge your resolve, compassion, and integrity. Reflect deeply on your own life for a moment. Have you ever wondered why the closer you move towards fulfilling your purpose, the more intense and relentless your trials seem to become? It's no coincidence. Your spirit is being tempered in the fires of adversity because the sacred missions of healing or breaking demand an extraordinary level of purity and strength. Consider for a moment the healer's path. Healers are often tested through repeated encounters with heartbreak, loss, betrayal, or abandonment. It's as if life continuously wounds them precisely to deepen their capacity to understand and soothe the wounds of others. But here's a paradoxical yet liberating truth. Your pain is not punishment. It is purposeful preparation. Each heartache you've endured has expanded your emotional and spiritual capacity to hold space for others, to empathize authentically, and ultimately to heal profoundly. But be cautious, because the same sensitivity that enables you to heal can also make you vulnerable to emotional manipulation or spiritual burnout. Have you learned to set boundaries strong enough to protect your energy, yet permeable enough to maintain genuine compassion? You cannot afford to neglect self-care. The universe entrusted you with this gift, knowing fully well the challenges it would bring, but also trusting that you would cultivate wisdom from each wound you encountered. If your path lies in breaking, your trials manifest differently yet equally intense. Breakers experience life as a series of continuous upheavals, moments where reality itself seems to fracture around them, revealing uncomfortable truths, hidden deceptions, or entrenched corruption. Have you found yourself frequently embroiled in conflicts, misunderstood by peers or even your closest loved ones, who resist the uncomfortable truths you instinctively reveal? This resistance is not merely an inconvenience. It's the very friction that sharpens your insight and strengthens your resolve. Your relentless questioning, your refusal to conform blindly, and your fearless courage in exposing illusions are divine acts, though they often isolate you. But isolation itself is another test. Can you withstand the loneliness of standing apart from the crowd, of being misunderstood or even feared because you dare to disrupt comfort zones? Understand deeply that the breaker's gift, while powerful, requires profound humility and disciplined empathy. To break effectively, you must not only see clearly, but also communicate wisely, tempering your truth with compassion to avoid unnecessary destruction or harm. At this juncture, let us pause and ask another profoundly deep question. Are you ready to accept these tests as necessary rites of passage? Your spiritual journey is not a straight, gentle road. It is a winding path filled with sudden cliffs and profound valleys. If you find yourself doubting, afraid, or weary, it is essential to recognize these feelings as natural parts of your sacred evolution, rather than signs of failure or inadequacy. The universe is not testing you to break you. It is testing you to build you, refining your spirit into a powerful instrument of divine purpose. Have you fully accepted this yet? Or do you still resent or resist the trials that forge your soul? Realize now that no test arrives without purpose. Whether healer or breaker, your hardest experiences teach you something irreplaceable. Pain teaches healers empathy, Rejection teaches breakers resilience. Loneliness teaches healers independence. Conflict teaches breakers discernment. Every test is divinely orchestrated, intricately designed to equip you with the exact wisdom you'll need to fulfill your destiny. Your spirit, in its infinite wisdom, chose this journey precisely for these transformative trials. Embrace them. Let each test mold you gently yet firmly into the healer or breaker you were always meant to become. As we move deeper into this reflection, consider another pivotal question. How are you choosing to interpret your life's most challenging events? Are you trapped in victimhood or bitterness, viewing your difficulties merely as unjust suffering? Or have you begun to recognize their hidden gifts, the wisdom, strength, resilience, and compassion they silently bestow? Your perception shapes your spiritual reality profoundly. Shifting your mindset from victim to empowered participant can dramatically alter your ability to wield your spiritual gifts with grace, effectiveness, and purpose. The truth is undeniable. Whether healer or breaker, your soul agreed to these trials long before you incarnated here. Every challenge, every moment of doubt or pain was written into your spiritual contract to help awaken your deepest gifts. You were never alone, never abandoned. You were precisely where you needed to be for your growth. The universe chose you because it knew you were strong enough to bear this sacred responsibility. But knowing this intellectually isn't enough. Can you feel the profound truth of this within your heart, in the core of your being? Pause right now, close your eyes, and ask yourself honestly, are you ready to accept, embrace, and honor the sacred tests placed upon you, understanding that they are divine stepping stones to fulfilling your true purpose as a healer or breaker? Because once you fully accept this, your life will transform in ways you can barely imagine. The moment you embrace your mission, reality will bend to your will. Now, as you begin to accept your sacred calling as healer or breaker, something extraordinary happens. Reality itself starts to shift around you. Have you ever wondered why certain people seem to effortlessly attract what they need, aligning perfectly with their desires, while others struggle endlessly? The secret lies not in luck or mere coincidence, but in the profound alignment between your inner truth and your external reality. When you finally surrender fully to your mission, when you stop resisting your spiritual purpose out of fear or doubt, the universe conspires powerfully in your favor, orchestrating synchronicities and opening doors that previously seemed impossibly locked. Consider deeply. Have you experienced moments in your life where clarity of purpose created astonishing opportunities almost instantly, as though guided by an invisible hand? For healers, the moment of full acceptance marks the start of miraculous transformations, both within themselves and in those they touch. Suddenly, your mere presence brings calmness. Your words carry inexplicable power, effortlessly soothing the chaos in others' hearts. Strangers might approach you seeking guidance or relief without understanding why they trust you instinctively. Doors you never imagined opening swing wide, presenting opportunities to serve your higher purpose. Yet, these miracles are not random acts of chance. They are the universe's affirmation that you have stepped firmly onto your destined path. But remember, the healer's journey demands unwavering commitment to self-awareness and spiritual discipline. You must consistently purify your own energy, clearing away resentment, exhaustion, or fear. ensuring that your healing remains powerful and authentic. Are you prepared for this constant inner refinement? For breakers, embracing your mission creates an equally powerful alignment. When you consciously decide to accept your role, to disrupt illusions, question norms, and courageously expose truths, your life becomes a relentless tide of clarity and impactful action. Where previously your truth-telling might have been met with hostility or rejection, now it starts reshaping realities around you with astonishing precision. People who once resisted your messages begin to awaken, stirred by your uncompromising authenticity. Institutions, relationships, and patterns built on deceit or illusion naturally collapse around you, replaced by stronger, more authentic foundations. Yet remember this profound truth. To break effectively, your own spirit must remain anchored in integrity and compassion. Your truth must always be tempered by deep empathy and profound understanding. Are you ready to wield your truth with this level of responsibility? At this very moment, ask yourself one of life's most profound questions. What is holding you back from fully surrendering to your divine mission? Is it fear of judgment, failure, or perhaps fear of your own immense spiritual power? Understand deeply, your hesitation is the only barrier preventing reality from shifting dramatically in your favor. The instant you fully commit to embracing your true nature, healer or breaker, you will witness the impossible becoming possible, dreams becoming tangible, and life aligning to support your highest expression of purpose. Do not underestimate the profound significance of this choice. When you embrace your mission, you not only transform your own life, but ripple outward, impacting countless souls you might never meet. Every decision, every act of courage, every moment you honor your calling reverberates through the collective consciousness, lifting humanity closer to its highest potential. You are part of a grand tapestry woven intricately by divine hands, chosen explicitly to either heal or break for the greater good. Take a moment, breathe deeply, and consider, are you ready right now to step fully and fearlessly into your destiny and witness the universe shift dramatically around you? The choice is yours. Will you accept your destiny or let your power fade away? This is your defining moment, the moment that determines whether your spiritual power becomes fully realized or quietly fades into shadows of regret. You now understand deeply that being chosen, either to heal or to break, is not simply an honor or privilege, but a sacred responsibility that cannot be ignored or suppressed. You stand at a profound crossroads, a choice that carries cosmic consequences far beyond your personal life. The question that matters now more than ever is, will you courageously step forward and fulfill your divine mission, or will you turn away, allowing fear, doubt, or insecurity to silence the spiritual power within you? Let this question echo deeply within your soul, because the answer holds the key not only to your happiness, but also to the spiritual awakening of countless others who depend on your unique gift. Many chosen ones shy away from their destiny because they fear judgment, failure, or isolation. They shrink back into comfortable mediocrity, surrendering their profound gifts in exchange for temporary safety and superficial acceptance. Yet, deep down, such comfort is illusory. It eventually transforms into a lingering ache, an unshakable feeling that they missed the very reason they incarnated into this world. Perhaps you've felt that ache before, an emptiness, a yearning that material success, distractions, or temporary pleasures cannot silence. Your soul recognizes when you are not fully embracing your spiritual mission, and it will never allow you to remain comfortable in denial. Have you felt this quiet yet relentless call in your heart, whispering louder every day, urging you towards something deeper and more meaningful? If you choose to embrace your destiny as a healer, you must commit wholeheartedly to the path of empathy, wisdom, and profound compassion. You must guard vigilantly against emotional burnout, resentment, or spiritual fatigue by practicing disciplined self-care and maintaining clear boundaries. You must accept the reality that your healing touch will ripple outward, transforming lives you may never see firsthand. Imagine, just for a moment, how powerful your legacy will be, the countless souls awakened, comforted, or healed by your brave decision to fully embody your gift. Can you feel the weight and wonder of such a legacy? Are you ready, willing, and capable of shouldering this beautiful responsibility? If your destiny lies in breaking, you must bravely accept the reality of conflict, challenge, and resistance. Yet you must also learn to balance your fierce authenticity with deep empathy and understanding. Remember, your power to dismantle illusions must be wielded wisely, never recklessly. Embracing your destiny as a breaker means understanding that every truth you reveal, every structure you dismantle, contributes profoundly to the evolution of human consciousness. Each courageous step forward clears the path for healing and deeper awakening, not just for yourself, but for the entire collective. Have you fully grasped the extraordinary magnitude of your influence? Are you prepared to carry the responsibility of your profound clarity and powerful disruption? As you sit now, reflecting deeply on your life, recognize this essential truth. The universe chose you intentionally, believing deeply in your ability to fulfill this sacred mission. You possess everything required, every trial you've faced, every struggle endured, every heartbreak survived, has prepared you exquisitely for this moment. You are ready. Trust that truth deeply. Feel it resonate within your bones, your heart, and your soul. Trust yourself to walk the path the universe laid out before you, knowing with certainty that when you choose alignment with your divine mission, the universe will provide everything necessary to support your journey. Finally, ask yourself now, with profound honesty and courage, what choice will you make? Will you rise boldly to fulfill your spiritual purpose, healing or breaking as your soul intended? Or will you allow your destiny and all the incredible gifts it offers to slip quietly through your fingers? Your answer right now in this very moment will echo eternally. Choose wisely.